Ones, empaths, just a friendly reminder to those that have already booked the empath group meeting, and for those that wish to book, um, the empath group meeting is coming up tomorrow at 8 p.m. UK time. But on your confirmation email for those that have booked, it will show you your localized time. It's just a reminder. It will show you your localized time of the time that the meeting is taking place. And for those that wish to query it or have a look into it, upon going on the link in the description box, it will show you the time is scheduled for your localized time. Prior to booking, it will show you what the time will be wherever you are in the world. And also, once you book it, you'll get a confirmation email through, and that will confirm the time for you as well. But it does show you prior to even booking, just so you know if you've got time in your schedule or time to fit it in your day. You know, this is the first in of many. I hope it goes well. It is my first time running it, so we'll have to see how it works out. But I hope to do more in the future. So if you're not able to make this one, I hope to do more in the future. And the ones in the future, I will schedule them on the weekends, because I have had some response back from people saying that they're at work and things like that. And I didn't really think it through enough when I chose the date. Well, I didn't know what the response would be like. So I scheduled it for a day just to see. I didn't really schedule it for the weekend on the first one because I didn't know what the response would be like, So I will do it on the weekend in future, because I know people work weekends as well, but generally speaking, people have the weekend off, so perhaps the weekend's best. But for the next one, I'll schedule that for the end. Well, if this one is a success and it goes well, hopefully, God willing, it goes well, I will schedule another one for the end of next month. I will schedule one for the end of next month. So if you wasn't able to make this one, you may have another chance in the future. And perhaps, there was someone that's joining the empath group meeting that actually booked it off as holiday, So you do have a month's warning. So you can always, if you do work weekends, you can always just book that day off. It's just what I'm thinking about this empath group meeting is it's given us all a chance to connect once a month. And for you in general, to connect with fellow like-minded empaths, share your story, connect. What I'm hoping that you do, or the attendees to the group meeting, I hope some of you may stay in touch or even exchange business cards or social media details and stay in touch on your healing journeys, because having the right people around you when you're healing is honestly crucial. Having the right people around. You see, I'll just go into a little. I'm just going to elaborate a bit. But during my healing journey, I didn't really, when I was digesting narcissistic content, looking into it, I didn't really find anyone. And I'm not knocking the channels, but I didn't really find anyone that spoke to my soul. So I didn't really feel the need to book a one-to-one session. I kind of done it alone. And I don't think, looking back in retrospect, that was the healthiest option. I didn't really have people around me that I could discuss with. I didn't really have people around me that understood. I didn't even understand, I didn't even understand what was really going on, and it wasn't until maybe some years later I did find a channel, a very good channel, that I related with. But by that point, I was already so healed that it wasn't really necessary, I felt like, to have a one-to-one session. But prior to that, I didn't find any, even YouTube in general, the way that I used to watch YouTube, I used to just, before I started doing YouTube, the way I used to watch YouTube is, I just thought people upload videos, music videos and stuff like that. I didn't really know that there's actually someone who's created a channel. It wasn't until I'd done YouTube myself, then I realized, oh, it's a channel and people upload videos and they upload content. Like, this was some years back. So I used to just use YouTube for music, really. Used to just type in the name of a song or an album and listen to the album. I didn't really use it in that way. And when I started digesting narcissistic content, it wasn't really hitting home. And I'm not knocking the channels, there's people that listen to our channel and they don't resonate the same way that you resonate with the message. I see negative comments and things of that nature, and that's okay. Some people may not resonate with our channel and they may find they resonate with another channel more, and that's totally fine. And I'm not knocking these channels. All the channels are doing great work, I have actually come across some good channels, like these days, I've seen more crop up, but going some years back, the content just didn't really hit home. There was a lot of AI video ones that used to come up, and for me, AI doesn't really, I didn't even know it was AI back then. I just thought it was a robot voice, but they didn't really nourish the soul. It didn't really hit home. So a lot of the healing I done, and I done other research in other ways, on the topic, and also the experience of going through it and connecting the dots of my life's journey and seeing it had manifested in the workplace, in other areas, in friendships, in all sorts of areas. I've seen that this is prevalent the right word? Prominent's the right word. A prominent feature in my life. These parasites, So anyway, back to the topic. I just want to bring to your attention anyway that this end of the month Empath group meeting is tomorrow. For those of you, I did send an email across to you that already, just a friendly reminder for those that are already joining the Empath group meeting. Maybe you've seen it, maybe you haven't, but I just thought I'd put out a video just as, an opportunity for any of those that are still interested. You've still got time to book it. It is in, depending on your time zone, I'm not sure, but it is 8 p.m. UK time. But remember, you will see the time that it is scheduled for in your area, wherever you are in the world. Prior to booking, you will know the time, so you don't have to worry about a thing. But I'm looking forward to it tomorrow, and I'll see you all soon, and I'll be back with another video soon as well. So anyway, peace.